How's it going, ladies and bros? It's up, I'm Sixkilla, and welcome back to Burn Me Twice. Now, I thought it was going to be over by now, but we've got ourselves another case, it would seem. Looks like we can jump into the other realm here, even. Oh, there's a witch. They captured you too. Tough luck, you won't get out of here alive. Oh, thanks. Now I feel better already. Douche. Alright, let's go. I bet I can sleep for a bit and wake up at collapse. And now's not the time for that. I need to investigate the town. Alright, let's go. Do you know how excruciating it is to write down what a stutterer says? It's the worst. Pardon my manners, what do you need? Who are you? I'm Greta, Sigbert's assistant and scribe in training. I just got the job. You must be the captive witch Abigail. My grandmother used to tell me stories about you. That's how I got interested in learning about witches, and, well, here I am now. What is this place? It's the Inquisition's library. We keep tomes upon tomes of all sorts of knowledge in here, in case you want to look into anything. But I'm afraid you won't find anything related to witchcraft. We burned those books a long time ago. A shame if you ask me. See you around. The cathedral's most important building in Düstenburg. Chaplains and inquisitors work here. The Inquisitors have a huge collection of theological books. How fascinating! Alright, we got a ghost here. I must confess that I've always been fascinated by the mysteries surrounding the Nocturian witches. I can tell you all I learned in life about them. The spirit of a librarian who served the Inquisition awaits at the library. He was so fascinated by witches that even he visited the Nocturian kingdom to get to know them. But he was burned at the stake when the Inquisition found out. Well, that's unfortunate, isn't it? Wait, who are you? How come I can see you in ghost time and not ghost time? Knight Uther Lionguard, First Inquisitor and Guardian of the First Saint. May his memory forever be blessed by the radiance of the great Lady of Light. Indeed. The door leads to the Chamber of Ordeals, but it's closed. Yeah. Ulrich's office seems to be locked, but I can hear voices coming from within. Should I try and listen? Yeah. What is your opinion on Lady Abigail? Quite good. Who would have thought that Dr. Fausto was connected to the plague? What about you, Flammel? What do you plan at, your excellency? Pardon? We normally burn witches the moment we capture them. How is Abigail different? First you let her offer her services to the Inquisition, and now you're having her investigate a common murder? Just doesn't add up. Calm down, Flammel. I have my reasons. If what Dr. Fausto said is true, then there is another witch on the loose. We must capture her at once. And what's better than using a witch to capture another? Except the witch is working for you. Can't hear anything else. Dirty bastard. I do not want to be your friend. You dirty bastard. Is there anywhere else we can go then? We came from over here. I think we must be good to go. Oh hey. I've been waiting for you, Abigail. This is Düstenburg, our town. Small but cozy, don't you think? The Artisans District is on your left. You can go to the hospital from there. And if you go right, you'll reach the Shadow Forest. The Steinberg family manor is located there. And lastly, Moonlight Bridge is located to the south. Go further and you'll reach Hallowfield. Düstenburg is usually quite the busy town, but with the plague going around, many are afraid to leave their homes. Before I let you begin your investigation, do you have any questions? Where should I begin? I'll be on my way to Moonlight Bridge to examine the crime scene. You can come with me if you want to. You can also return to Fausto's hospital and take a look at the corpse. Just climb that stairway on your left and go through the Artisans District. The hospital's at the very end. You're free to explore freely this time. Just don't get any ideas, we'll be watching you. There'll be another trial to find out the culprit. And if you feel lost, come see me and I'll guide you. Good luck. Oh, that's handy. Alright, I'd like to head south to the bridge first. Very charming. In Düstenburg, it's almost always night. To find out what time of the night we're in, we're divided into two parts, crescent and collapse. The Inquisitors hung me from the gallows for stealing an apple. An apple! Sucks to hear, man. This man was humiliated before being executed. With permissions granted by the pertinent authorities, I let people know that Dr. Fausto Osler has been hanged. Fausto was evil? It can't be. Did you hear what the crier said? It's scary. It's a shame that Fausto went off the deep end like that. He was a good doctor. You okay? Are you dead? I can't tell. The slightest slip and I could end up like that witch. I should go back to work. Why, are we built out of flammable material? Can we just burst into flame at the drop of a hat? It would be unfortunate indeed. So there's something here. Hello? We Inquisitors are nothing more than tools to fulfill the will of the Great Lady, so witches and other creatures of the night must burn at the stake. I know what you are, so I hope you too shall meet that destiny. Aren't you a charming fellow? I have travelled to all corners of the world. I have journeyed both St. Lunaria and the Nocturian Kingdom. One of the perks of being dead is that you can go wherever you want. Ah, maybe I should join you. I may have to in very short time. There are no stars in the sky, no fate in sight. Stop pushing me. Passers-by, pay your respects for you're in front of Moonlight Bridge. After seeing the blood of her worshippers shed during the last crusade, the grief of the lady shook the entire world. The earth was divided by the rift that now lies at our feet, and the moon became fractured, plunging us into the embrace of a never-ending night. May the sacred bridge forged from the fallen chunks of the moon serve as a memento of the miracles and the will of our Great Lady of Light. Indeed. Here we are, Abigail. Moonlight Bridge. Knowing that a murder happened here is giving me goosebumps. Anyway, what are you waiting for? Go investigate. We need to find out the truth about this case by the end of the night. Little help? We found some muddy footprints on the bridge. Whoever left them seemed to be heading for Hallowfield. You can investigate there and see what you can find. About the murder. We found the body early in the Crescent. The victim was Jared, a never-do-well, known for causing nothing but trouble. His body was lying on the bridge over a pool of blood. We've already taken the body to the hospital, but there's no trace of the murder weapon. Okay. Alright, Abigail, good luck with the investigation. What's this? A pool of the victim's blood. The murderer wasn't discreet, that's for sure. Come on, you busybodies, get out of here. Moonlight Bridge is closed until further notice. Can't see the bottom of the cliff, but I do hear the echo of the sea. Who are you? Oh, it's Jared. Who are you? Where am I? What happened? I don't understand. Calm down. Calm down? Nobody tells me what happened and you want me to calm down? I only see strangers spouting some mumbo-jumbo about death and accepting my new identity. Am I really dead? Yes. All the stealing? My debts? My plans to get rich? Is it really over? Sounds relieving, to be honest. Alright, I guess we're going to Hallowfield. Those mud-covered footprints. Doesn't surprise me. There was a storm last night. Although, they could be the culprit's footprints. I'd say that is fairly likely. Alrighty, I don't see any more. The footprints have disappeared. Maybe it'd be easier to see in this mode. These plants cause strong allergies to the people. To think that something so pretty can cause so much pain. Pretty things do that. What are you doing here? You cannot enter the cursed slums. Don't you know it's a quarantine area? Okay, this is back to the slums. So this is Hallowfield? Well, that is. Hey, hey, stop! Witch! Do you think you could leave the town so easily? Go investigate elsewhere before I lose my temper. Dude, I was just looking around. Surely, being a witch, if I wanted to leave, I could just teleport. It's closed from the inside, but there's a note that reads, I'm at a hospital. If you're the plague, scram, or I'll let ya. Hang on. Ah. I don't get it. Am I dead? Why was my name on that tombstone? Grimwald, the Undertaker, scares easily. He heard the townsfolk say that the plague is killing a lot of people, so he believes the disease to be an actual person who's trying to murder his mother. Ludicrous, right? Well, that's just the way he is. I'm afraid that Hallowfield will remain closed until Grimwald says otherwise. Okay. Sounds like we need to go to the hospital now. To me. Let's head up the hospital. I worked in this hospital all my life. I hope the plague can be contained soon, for the sake of the living. Well, at least some of the doctors actually give a shit. I'm actually surprised about that. Alright, where are the bodies kept? Where's the murder victim? Oh, hello. The plague outbreak doesn't seem to slow down. Oh, I thought you were in the, you know, in the wheelchair. The entrance to the hospital's chapel. Glad to see you again, Witch of the Abyss. Are you looking for the saint? I'm afraid you won't find her. She vanished so she could rest. Well, that's a pain in the ass. We will patiently await the next appearance of the saint. Okay. I knew you'd return, witch. Here to mock me? Why the ritual? The witch said the ritual was the only way of getting my wife and daughter back. She wanted to summon something, but she never told me what it was. Only the plague came out of the portal in the end. Damn that witch, she used me. Who's the witch? You really think I'd tell you? It's your fault I'm dead. All you need to know is she's coming for you. What's it like to be a ghost? I was very skeptical in life. I always thought about a myriad fates that I could meet after my demise, but I never imagined this is what I'd find. Just look at me, witch, condemned to roam the land in this spectral form for all eternity. I felt nothing when I died, but I'm confused at the fact that one of my hands is gone. Yes, leave me be. All I want to do is find my wife and little Mara. I wonder where they are. Yes. We didn't expect to see you again so soon, witch. I'll get you on the latest stand. Just don't touch anything without my permission. This is Jared's corpse. 25 years old. Male. He gives off a rather strong beer stench and his clothes are covered in mud. The cause of death was a strong hit on the head. I don't see any other relevant wounds on his body. That's all we have for now. That's not very helpful. We work better following Nurse Laura's orders than we did with Dr. Fausto's. Laura? Which one's Laura? Let me go find her. Maybe we check out in here? Bar rules. Rule 1. Bartender is always right. Rule 2. If bartender is wrong, see Rule 1. Nice. Are you alive? Looks like someone had too many drinks. I think he's mumbling something. Abigail. I love you, little witch. I should go now. Backing away. These are strange times. The plague has taken a toll on us. Witches roam our streets and now a murder? Stuff like that didn't fly with the previous Supreme Inquisitor. How's the epidemic treating you? You mean the plague? It's horrible. Those who aren't dead yet have been quarantined at the cursed slums. And those of us who, thanks to the Great Lady, are still healthy, are stuck in their homes, afraid of catching it. I don't know how this will end, but I won't let it keep me from enjoying a nice beer tonight. What do you know about witches? You know as much as all the others who assisted Dr. Fausto's trial the other day, young one. I know that you're a Nocturian witch, but you don't look like you're evil. It's that other witch I'm worried about. That one does seem to come straight out of hell. Did you know the victim? Jared. I knew he was one of the few clients Bacillo still had. But I only heard bad things about him. Seems like his life revolved around drinking and robbing. What scum. I guess we need to talk to Bacillo. Are you Bacillo? What a mess. Why do I always get stuck cleaning duty after collapse? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that in front of a client. How may I help you? What happened at collapse? Forget what I said about our clients, it's just that it's getting a little frustrating. They announced that they managed to successfully contain the plague yesterday, so we had to deal with masses of people that came to celebrate. How can they be so careless? Have they forgotten how dangerous it can be to get together before the epidemic is officially over? Wow, this is getting too real. And on top of that, the other waitresses are slacking off, so I have to deal with the cleaning the tavern by myself. I hate this job. Where's the manager? Oh, you mean Basil? He's at the storage room. He always keeps inventory during crescents. We actually aren't open until collapse, but Basil doesn't close up shop in case anyone wants to come in or out. Storage. I'd offer you a drink, but our barrels are empty. You can come at collapse if you want, but I'd stay home and avoid the plague if I were you. Basil! Hang on. Damn it, it's still closed. I was just gonna walk through. As you do, you know. Wish I had time to play darts. I'd rather not go near the stove more than necessary. I've been burned enough times already. We got a complex about fire, do we? After being burned alive, I suppose you would, wouldn't you? How do I get in there? Let me in, lady! Well, it looks like we're not going in there today. Where to next then? Guess we gotta go find somewhere else to go. I feel like we're not getting any closer this time. Running around like a headless chook, but I'm not getting anywhere. Oh, we should sleep until it's the next... That's why we got the sleeping capability. Then we can see Basil. Alright, let's head back to our tower and have a sleep then. And then we'll go back to see Basil. Because he won't be keeping inventory. Sleep. Just 5 minutes. No, not 5 minutes. We need it to be collapse. God damn it. There we go. Now it's collapse. Now it's the other part of nighttime. Now let's talk to you, since we're here. We found some muddy footprints on the bridge. Whoever left them seemed to be heading for Hallowfield. You should investigate. I tried that. It's not so easy. You big bastard. This place is a mess. There are cobwebs even inside the beer jars. A client at last! What will you have? Ask away. Huh? You don't want to order anything? Oh, how dreadful. I'm ruined. Ruined? Well, my tavern used to be the most popular pub in town. We even threw wedding banquets. But everything changed when the parasite came to Düstenburg. He claimed he didn't have a name nor a job. I felt pity, so I employed him as a waiter and called him Basil. After a while, he said he didn't want to keep working for me, so he left. And then that bastard went and bought the building next door and opened his own tavern. And to add insult to injury, do you know what he named it? Do you? Basilio's 2. Ah, damn you, Basil. He took my business, my clients. He's a ruthless usurper. And if he's trying to replace me, I wouldn't be surprised if he was the thief that took my ladder last night. Most of my clients have forsaken me. They prefer to spend their coin at Basil's. What a bunch of traitors. And on top of that all, Jared was murdered last night. He was one of my best clients. He was here the other day, spouting something about becoming rich. I just can't believe he's dead. You gonna leave without drinking anything? If I don't get any new clients, then I'll go broke. I'm sorry, man. But I got shit to do. Are we gonna go... I did see a ladder in there. Hey. Good evening and welcome to the best tavern in all of Düstenburg, Basilio's 2. I'm Basil, the manager. What will it be? Tell me about you. You don't know me? You must be new here. I moved here from Walderberg about 3 years ago with nothing but 3 coins in my pocket. It wasn't easy at first, but as you may know, Düstenburgers are quite wary of strangers. But look at me now, with a little hard work and determination I managed to build myself up from the ground. I've been entertaining the idea of making my business a franchise lately. Sounds great, huh? Someday, it won't matter which part of St. Lumeria you may find yourself, you'll always be able to confound on finding a Basilio's 2 in every town and city in the kingdom. Why Basilio's 2? You aren't the first to ask that, you know. Why would I call my tavern Basilio 2 if my name is Basil? Many in town claim it's because I have a problem with Basilio, the guy who owns the tavern next door. Me have a problem with good old Basilio? Don't make me laugh. On the contrary, I think it's that loser who hates me just because I'm a far better businessman. What can I do if my tavern is far more popular than his? 1 beer, please. What am I doing with this? What are you doing? That area's for employees only. Son of a bitch. Can I not just put this in my inventory? It'd be really nice if I could just put this in my inventory and not carry it around on my head. You know? That would be lovely. Dude, there's so many people here. It's packed. Do you want to grab lunch? Are you trying to hit on me? I got very drunk last night. My wife had to come drag me out of here. I guess Basilio will go bankrupt. Basilio should know how to run his business better. These are strange days. The plague has returned. Witches roam our street. Yeah. I heard you last time. Come, beer. I need you. Maybe I should get a job here. Is it fate that caused us to meet? Because I've been enthralled by you since I laid eyes on you, darling. My name is Conrad. Shh. Shh. I know, gorgeous. I know. No need to say anything. After all, everyone in Düstenburg knows who the great Conrad Steinberg is. Maidens sigh just by looking at me, and every man would just kill to be me. But enough about me. Why don't you stay a while so we can get to know each other? But first, I require a refreshment. It would be marvelous if a girl as charming as you could bring me a beer right about now. Could you be so kind, sweetie? Well, you're obviously a big chauvinistic pig, but I do have a beer here. So I think I lost it. I lost my beer. Oh no, here it is. I knew you wouldn't let me down. Thanks for the beer. A toast on your gorgeous eyes. Now that hit the spot. So you planning to go to my mother's birthday party? Like everyone else's? Ha! How boring. I'd rather stay here in the company of someone as beautiful as yourself. I don't mean to brag, but no one could have beat me at the spear throwing competition anyway. I have such a great aim, I could strike a bullseye with my eyes closed. Sorry, I'm getting kind of dizzy. That beer you brought me must have gone bad. Bring me another one, dear. Alright, we'll get him fucked up and then we'll ask him some questions, I guess. Always a good strategy. Good, you're back. Give me that beer mug. A toast on my eyes, or was it yours? Well, no matter. You know what? A woman refused my advances the other day. Me! Conrad Steinberg! Huh. She was just a lowly wench. But afterwards I stumbled upon mother back home. I want grandchildren, she demanded. Where's your fiancé? Women, they bring me nothing but trouble. Maybe another sip will help me forget all that stuff. Huh? Empty already? Bring me another beer, darling. I'm gonna drink you to... You're gonna get drunk to death, arsehole. Have another one. Just force feed them. Mother's crazy. Crazy, I tell you. First she goes and spends half my inheritance on supposedly blessed pendants that she got from a Lemurian merchant. She claims they can detect spirits. Pah, humbug. And now on her birthday she doesn't even open the presents I got her? And what for? Just so she'd keep burning money by spending it on worthless junk? Mother cares more about old wives' tales than my inheritance. I'm her own child, for saint's sake. And what for? Just to keep anyone from finding their hidden door at the manor? What, someone's gonna come and steal Grandma's bones or something? I miss you so much, Grandma. Hidden door at the manor, you say? Now that was interesting. Basilio's 2 is an upgraded version of the tavern next door. That's not nice. Excuse me, what do you want? Alright, okay, that's something. So, some manor. This is still closed. Ah, sneaky. Except it's a dead end that goes nowhere. So I guess... Ah, this is where we need the ladder. This part of the wall is half destroyed. If I had an object that can help me reach that hole, I can get to the other side no problem. Is that a piece of cloth over there? Damn it, we need that ladder. What kind of cloth is it? How do we get in there to get that ladder? That's the real question. Maybe we'll go back to the hospital. We haven't checked the hospital in this time either. Sorry, I feel like I'm running around not really accomplishing anything. I'll try and trim it down. Because I do a whole lot of not accomplishing anything. And that's not fun. Accomplishing stuff's fun. Walking around like a turd with your head up your ass isn't fun. That was a little bit harsh, even on myself. Whatever. There's been a rebound of the epidemic. The disease is starting to fill up the hospital. I'm sorry, but you may not enter. Oh! Hospital bunch closed, is it? Judgment Day is here, or so it would seem. Alright, we just need to find a way into the back area of Basilio's. Get the ladder and then boom, we're in. Just like that. Piece of cake, man. I just gotta figure out how. Who's gonna let us back there? Oh, the door's open. We'll just go to the spirit realm and then go through. Boom. Piece of cake. Look, we're getting somewhere. Smells great. Free ladder, yo. Hang on. I need to go spirit realm on that shit. To the shadow realm with you. Leaving now. Alright, now we're just going to take this down there and climb over the wall. And then we can get into the Hallowfield proper. Okay, we're getting somewhere now. Took a while. Took a while, but we figured it out in the end. That's what matters the most, right? I'm enjoying this game very much. I cannot believe it was free. To be honest. It's very fully featured, considering. It reminds me of Sexy Brutale in a lot of ways, except even in the sort of investigative way, but, you know, Sexy Brutale was a lot harder and more complex. Perfect. What do we have here? A severed hand? There's a candle on each of its fingers. Dr. Fausto is missing a hand. Seems like some sort of talisman made to channel black magic. Should really look into this. Yeah, Dr. Fausto is missing a hand, so that must be his hand. Many of these tombstones have very recent dates of death. A coffin looks fragile and very heavy. Push. 1, 2, and 3. Oh no, we're in trouble. Did you hear that, Mother? Must have been the plague. I'm gonna go look. Stay here and eat your dinner. You look like you're starving. I need to hide. Grimwood has too much work. People die because of this plague. Why'd you fall down, friendo? Let me fix you right up. There's something here. Grimwood believes the plague to be a serial killer. Mistaking a disease for a person. Honestly, what kind of heck does that? Oh, you can see me? What a relief. Did anything weird happen last night? Now that you mention it, I fell asleep. Spirits never sleep. Something must have made me fall into a slumber. What are you crying about? I've been meaning to speak with the living for quite a while now. But whenever I try whispering something into their ears or throw stuff around to let them know I'm here, they just get scared and run away. As you would expect them to do. You know. Grimwood used to scare me when I was alive, but now I realise what a good man he is. Who's Grimwood? Grimwood is Hallowfield's undertaker. He takes care of our gravestones and leaves flowers for the ones who don't have a family that may mourn them. Many of us would have faded into oblivion if it weren't for him. Who's Agnes? Agnes was Grimwood's mother. They were really close when she was still alive, so Grimwood refuses to leave her side now. Bit sad if you ask me. Is she dead? Well, that makes it extra creepy. Grimwood has a rather strange hobby that really concerns me. He collects shovels in all shapes and sizes. He polishes them right before work every day, first thing in the morning. He can't stand to see the tiniest speck of dust on one of his shovels. By the saint, who does that? They're shovels. Nothing wrong with loving shovels. I don't see a problem with that. Hey you, ghost newbie. You want to hear the latest rumor that has been all the rage? Remember how we all fell asleep out of nowhere last night? Well, supposedly, a mortal broke into the Steinberg family mausoleum and desecrated St. Geraldine's tomb, sorry. Talk about a shocker, huh? They broke in. That's what they say. The door had been sealed for quite a long time, too. Grimwald heard the noise and checked it out immediately. What a scandal, right? I can't wait to tell my tombstone neighbor. She'll probably up and die again. You fell asleep? Oh, how careless of me. You just died and probably don't know what being a spirit entails. We ghosts can't sleep, and although many may think otherwise, it's a blessing. It gives you more than enough time to hear about every rumor in town. Truly marvelous. See you later, newbie. We have a bent pitch. Well, it's a rake. I was going to say bent pitchfork, but realistically, it's a rake. Now, if I put this right here, yeah, that's what I thought. We're gonna booby trap this shit. Push. And then he'll come out, walk up here, and then bam! He'll get face raked. He'll get rake faced. KO. Next minute he's dead and he's in the spirit world. Oh my god. I was obsessed with collecting brooms back in the day. Collecting shovels is not that different, I guess. This is horrifying. I never met anyone that had a shovel collection. Was that the skeleton of a woman? It's one of Grimwald's shovels. It's covered in blood. The shovel could be the crime weapon. The murder weapon, I guess. Key? I'm gonna take the key too. I'm out of here, see you later. I guess it's for the mausoleum up here. Maybe? This door looks like it's been sealed for quite a long time. I don't see how I could open it. Lower your head, all ye who set foot into the sacred pantheon. For here rest those who are great in life and are even greater in death. Okay. Maybe I can open this gate with it. Jesus, I pushed it through the door. Okay, maybe there's a lockbox in here. Maybe it was that. I have no idea what the key's for. Obviously it's bloody important though. You would imagine? Maybe it's just to open this gate? Ah, yeah. It's just to open that. Alright, well that's interesting. We got the potential murder weapon. I don't know how to open this. How do we open this? Is there more mausoleum we can check out? Not really, because we can't go this way, I guess. We can head back over here. Maybe we'll talk to what's-his-face and he can give us a hint again on what we need to do next. Since I'm not too sure now. The footprints are all gone. You weren't here before. You're getting sick too. I don't like this plague. It's all too real. You have any questions? Severed hand. Yuck, take that thing away from me. Looks like some sort of talisman. Why don't you check the cathedral's library for more intel? Okay. Piece of cloth. Found this piece of cloth on Hallowfield's wall. Call it a hunch, but I think you should go to the hospital and compare it to Jared's clothes. Alright, I guess we'll go to the library first. Oh, Abigail. Fancy meeting you here. Welcome to the library. It's my duty to keep all these books. How may I help you? I'm just Ulrich's penman. Write down anything that happens at court is one of my many tasks. Books about witchcraft? I'm afraid you won't find one here. We've been anything that had to do with witches. This is the cathedral library. Is there anything we can do here? Oh, hang on. Oh my god. Magic overflows from this book. Must be enchanted. Which chapter shall I read? The Hand of Glory. I guess we should read all of it, because Malab, the demon, is the one who brought us back from the dead. O you who holds this wordless book. Its old pages remain white, neat, and inkless when closed, but answer any question that clouds the thoughts of those who read them. Beware, for this book will only show you that which you seek the most. Handy. The Hand of Glory talisman is difficult to create, given the conditions by which its components are to be gathered. First, it is crucial to obtain the hand of a man who has been hung after committing a crime. The hand must be severed by using a knife covered in pyrite dust, and while the corpse is still hanging. Following this, all blood must be drained and the hand mummified using the Calbert method. It is only then that the sorcerer may proceed to put candles on each of the mummified hand's fingers. As long as all 5 candles are lit, every creature or spirit near the talisman's user will fall into a deep slumber, from which they will not wake. I see, that's what that's for. He who awaits to return in prison of blood and bone. He who tempts mortal and immortal alike with his gift of controlling time. Malab, a demon who desperately seeks to be summoned. Shed the blood of Karen and use it to draw a circle. Only then will his legions of skeletons conquer the realm of the living and burn it to the ground. Oh, cool. Sounds like we made friends with a really cool guy. Anyway, I guess we should check the hanged body. Can we check this at all? I guess not. Hang on, we'll just go back into the other time. The Inquisitors hung me from a gallows for stealing an apple. An apple! Maybe we should talk to Dr. Fausto in the hospital while we go there and to compare the clothes. We'll do that and then we'll probably wrap this episode up because I imagine we've got a fair bit still to go. And I've been playing for a long time, but I don't know how long it'll be once I cut it down. Shit. It needs to be the other time of the day then, doesn't it? I did forget about that. Alright, we'll sleep again. Then hopefully we'll be able to go back to the hospital. Hard to say, innit? Well, sleeping can hurt.
Do you really believe that you deserve to continue? Witch of the Abyss? You haven't got all the evidence that you need, but I shall be benevolent and turn back time. Don't worry about your inventory. It will remain intact along with your memories.
Ah, so you only have 2 days to do it. But if you don't do it, then he turns back time. But you get to keep all the crap you picked up. That's nice. So that makes sense as to why I'd be able to get into the hospital now. Because the reason the hospital was closed was because the outbreak got worse. If we turn back time, we can go back to when it wasn't worse. And the hospital was open. Good plan. Alright, let's compare clothes and then talk to Dr. Fausto and then we'll get out of here. Hey. We didn't expect to see you again so soon, witch. I'll get you on the latest stand. Just don't touch anything without my permission. This is Jared's corpse, 25 years old male. Yeah. How do I compare it? Who do I talk to compare it? Oh, here you go. Piece of cloth. Where'd you find this? Look, it's the same cloth Jared's clothes are made of. You found it at Hallowfield? Interesting. I dare say that Jared possibly went to Hallowfield before he died. You could use this as evidence in court. He's the one who robbed the place. Now you go back to work, witch. Don't hesitate to ask me if you need anything else. He's the one who went in there to rob the mausoleum. He's the one who took Dr. Faust's hand to make a talisman to knock out the spirits so he could rob the mausoleum. And then the other guy, the gravekeeper, whatever, killed him to defend the place. And he returned witch here to mock me? No? Alright, well I don't actually know what to do next, so I guess we'll talk to the guy, but for now we'll wrap this episode up here. Because I think this is going to be a long enough episode as is, especially since the first episode was so long. But I'm really enjoying it, and I cannot wait to get back to it and see if we can figure out... Well, that's my theory on the case. We'll see if I'm right anyway. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next one.